EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. One ticket for the divisional round remains. The finale of Super Wildcard Weekend. And off we go on this Monday night. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run with the rookie play just up to 110 at USC. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. That's E.J. Speed getting in there to make the tackle. 2nd down and 8. Another run here with Lloyd. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. From the gun, it's Love. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. The NFL's 3rd leading rusher a season ago. It's Kyren Williams. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
On 1st down, right back to Williams. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
Kyren Williams, the intended receiver there. 3rd down coming up. From the gun is Pickett. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a 1st down. They run over center with Williams. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
Throwing on 2nd down. Pickett. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams.
Pre-snap, the quarterback really liked this man matchup on his running back. He's thinking the speed of the back in the flat can run away from that defender. So give him a lot of credit. The speed and awareness to keep up with him and bring him down for no gain.
From the shotgun, here's Pickett. He's got a man. That's Watson. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground. Work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down. Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play. 3rd and long. To throw, Pickett. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. Hardy's kick is good. And the Rams will take a 3-0 lead.
I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Lloyd. Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. On 2nd down, Love. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's caught. It's Marshawn Lloyd. And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Love. That's complete. It's Lloyd. He's close to a 1st down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. And the big back, A.J. Dillon. And he's going to have the 1st down yard. Across the 50 to the 48.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Throw on the run is complete. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
He'll get that complete to Dontavian Wicks. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a 1st down. Here's Love. Now he takes off.
Well done here by the quarterback, realizing quickly in his progression that there's going to be nowhere to deliver the ball, but there was some space to pick some yards up with his feet. He's able to get out of bounds, picking up some positive yardage to make it a shorter 3rd down attempt.
Love gonna give it to Lloyd. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
And now we're seeing the game for each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
From back at the 13-yard line, it is 2nd and goal. They'll run over center, and it's Ward. Oh, yeah. Stop at the 6, and that sets up 3rd and goal.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal? Back to throw is Love. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. The return starts from the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing Pickett. Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. But this is taken in by a teammate. 3-3, our score. 2 minutes to go in this first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. They face 2nd down and 7. Now, Pickett. He finds Jalen Reagor. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a 1st down.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
It's to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
So it's 4th down, punting time. Ethan Evans to do the honor. Out to return this for the Packers, it's Keyshawn Nixon. That's fielded at the 7. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. Now, following the punt return, we have an injured player on the field. Medical staff will take a look, see if he can continue here in the wild card round. They'll start this on the ground with Moore. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble.
Now, Obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Cameron Curl. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Pickett to throw. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Rams take a 10-3 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This will be taken in at the 2. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing is Love. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. Now Love. He'll tuck it and take off.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
This one is caught by Luke Musgrave. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a 1st down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Love to throw. Catch is made by Romeo Doubs. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. To throw is Love. He'll take a shot downfield for Musgrave. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Packers cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC Wildcard game. Here comes a return. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To throw is Love. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where.
And he'll take it on in. Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Green Bay. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Tyron Hopper. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Backed up to the 3. It's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stopped him short. No gain.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped. No gain.
That is caught by the tight end. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Packers. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. The kick is good. And the Packers will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
A second down throw for Pickett. And that is incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction. Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Shotgun snap and a give to Lloyd. And he'll get this up to the 44. The rookie out of Florida State, Jared Verse, on the tackle. Second down throw for Love. Trying to set up the screen, and it's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Quay Walker. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Cardi now to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Rams are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Safe kick taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. They're going to stop him in his tracks right at the 15-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. They'll start this drive with a run, and it's Dillon. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Dobbs headed in motion. We'll go play action with Love. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It is a big-time play for the Packers. 36 yards.
It's not a coincidence, Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all excellent at yards after the catch. It's a combination of a few things. A highly accurate quarterback and the ability of the scheme to get open players in open space. Once you do that, the rest is up to them.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. A handoff as they try to run it here. He's to the 10. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Green Bay.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Now return coming from the 7. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the shotgun, here's Pickett. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. He's to the 15. And he will go all the way. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, Rams. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Rams are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. On the ground, it's Lloyd. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down. On play action, Love. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. That's the safety, Cameron Curl. And he's out of bounds here. It's a big pickup. They'll run. Tough to bring down, and somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the gun is Pickett. A pass taken in by Watson. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. Throwing on 2nd down. Pickett. That's into the hands of the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
On the ground, it's the tight end. And he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he may have come back a little bit, and now it is 3rd and goal.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to tie things up here in the 4th. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. That evens the score here in the fourth quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. Fourth quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. From 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Whoa. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now Love. That is into the hands of Wicks. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level, and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
Here's a 2nd and 9. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. On 2nd down, Love. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Now 2nd and 4. Dillon. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
They'll run here. And he's going the wrong way. Dropped back at the 7. Now a timeout Rams. That's number 2. As they'll discuss what's to come. It's 4th down. It's looming. This kick is good. They move out front and take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
Here's 1st down. They'll drop to throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The kicking team off for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. Open man downfield is Higbee. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Some tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Down to a knee here, and that'll do it. They have advanced. They are moving on in the playoffs.
Watch the middle!
So, it's a win for the Packers as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round. Now they'll regroup and get ready for the divisional round next weekend. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night.